So this is just how it all started, right? How my channel got hacked. Um, you know, I received this email, support that I think is a what do they call it? A phishing email, all right? Phishing, a phishing email, all right? So that is basically what I think because this particular email that I received, it was after I received this email, somebody asking for a collaboration, and it is a phishing email because I think it comes from Fujifilm, all right? And that was even my first time of knowing about Fujifilm. Little did I know, like, we have a camera manufacturing company that is called Fujifilm. But after I received this email, I went to YouTube, and I realized that there were a lot of, you know, decent cameras, and people were reviewing them, and they are known to be good cameras and all of that. So that kind of convinced me that this probably might be a legitimate uh, advertisement, um, email, all right? And also uh, the fact that they want to partner with me, with all these promises of 750 to 22,000, depending on your blah, 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 your channel views and whatever, how big your audience is. And all of that was just so captivating. And also because I just don't know much about the company, I was like, yeah, probably we have these um, not very popular companies, and if they are offering to do business with you, why not seize the opportunity? So I was just positive, you know. So when I received the email, I I was just positive about it, and but I decided I was at the same time I was busy, all right. So I didn't really want to uh I didn't really want to just click and just all of that. I was like I was busy, I was actually busy, so I wanted to take my time to go through it. But as time go went by, I realized that I was running out of time. So I had other things to do. So one evening, that was on the 21st in the evening, around 9 a.m., I just decided to like look at this once and for all. So because I was busy, I did not really pay attention. I actually did some research, you see, but I did wrong research because I was focusing on uh what the brand was. Is it a reputable brand? Sorry. But what I forgot to know is that we can have what? Phishing emails. So phishing emails, that's what hackers and scammers often use. They try to present themselves as if they were, you know, uh, they were working for a particular company, all right, and through that they get you. You see it. So this is just how I fell a victim. So I just looked at the product and realized that it was a great product. And they actually sent me links to click. So you can see that I have different links here that I could click to see the products. And whenever I clicked on, now I'm very, very careful. I'm not click on any of these ever in my life. You see, I probably, after all this is over, if I'm able to get back my channel, I'm going to delete this once and forever. You see, so this is the link to the product, and some of these links may be official. That is what gets us confused. You get it? So the whole thing is that it is a scam. So this email, I'm sure, basically, is not from this particular company's team, right? So this is basically not from their team. This is a fake email that a person created and named it Fujifilm Art, right? And what the person is doing is that so the fellow is reaching out to you with this fictive email but it's not your fault. Everybody can be fall a victim. I'm not trying to say we should just not be careful, but we really need to be careful. But it's not so easy, and that's the more reason why we should be careful because anybody could fall a victim. This person disguised himself is most likely a fake email, but within this email, you would find links to the original website of the company, most likely, which is very easy. Everybody can copy the URL of this particular company's website and put it in an email. So as soon as they present you the official link of the company showcasing their products and all of that, you click on it and you see the products. You would be like, this is legitimate. Wow, I'm like, why have they chosen me? You wouldn't even bother to ask, you know. So this was how I fell a victim. So I first clicked on this link and I was like, great. I went to YouTube trying to, learn more about their products and everything. And after which, I then read the procedure and everything down. And guess where they caught me? Here, what I was wondering is, I should have thought twice, but I was just busy and I did not, um, if you have never really experienced something, you wouldn't have. I've been a victim of a scam before, my Facebook account some time ago, and I've read even at my workplace, the company that I work for, we have SOPs on, phishing and those kind of things. So read about all these things, but when you are busy, you literally don't apply them. You see it because you are busy, you just want to click and see what it is. So I'm sure probably the first link they gave was official to kind of make you calm you down, you know, and let you forget about any kind of suspicion. Now, the second time, they are going to get you by providing what they did to me was that they said, okay, for you to be part of this, they are saying what? They are saying, look at what they are saying here. At this stage, you need to sign an advertising agreement that contains all the necessary points for working with us. Try to read it carefully. You see, once they say try to read it carefully, now they are shifting your focus from being careful about the whole thing to reading the contract carefully, right? So it's like they are disguising themselves as good people. We don't really want you to sign a deal that you may not like or like, no, we really want you to be careful. Read it carefully. And they have provided a second link, right, for Windows. If you are like somebody that is using Mac, there's also another link that you could request for that. But for whatever, you see, that's what they are saying down here. If you are using Mac OS, but or MacBook, if you are using Windows, then they have already provided a link because they know most people use Windows. So they gave me this, and I fell a victim by clicking on the link. All right. So I actually did this on the 21st, as I said, and it was around 9 a.m. So I clicked on the link and realized that when you click on this link, it opened like it will direct you to a certain zip file, right? And when you download the zip file, you know, you will have to enter this particular password. So to access the content of zip file. And that's where they got me. Because within the zip file, you see they kept like pictures of different products uh of three products. Okay. So we have like Fujifilm Max or something, different kind of cameras with the promotional videos or the advertisement videos inside in that particular zip file. Now, because those were just normal videos that they probably might have gotten. I don't know how they got these, right? But they good looking that, and per the instructions, you are going to place these videos either at the beginning or towards the end of your videos or in the middle as you like, so they actually frame the whole thing to look normal. Now, then where they got me was that after you click on this particular file link, it will take you to this zip file, and within this zip file there is another folder that is what that is named contract something something, Fujifilm Arts contract or something, right? Now that is where the so-called contract is. So I clicked on that particular contract thinking it was a real contract, and to my biggest surprise, I saw some files that I'm going to show you. These are the files that I saw within the contract. So this is how it is. So within the contract, this particular contract, right? Oh, this is where you need to put a password that they provided. Okay. After I did this, I don't know, I haven't taken a screenshot of that because I was communicating with them to see the whole thing. So when you click on that within this contracts folder, right? I saw some files that were not normal in the sense that these files were not um I thought there was going to be like a normal PDF, but unfortunately they were not PDFs. And as you can even see, you can see these things popping up. These things actually started popping up on my PC after I clicked on, you know, that particular thing that they sent to me. I clicked on this folder that they sent to me. That it was after that these kind of things pop-ups, and I don't want to click on any of these pop-ups. I don't know. I don't really have any antivirus within my system. So I don't know where these antiviruses are popping from, these things. Probably these are actually real viruses that are luring so that I would click and then something, because I scanned my PC and I do not see any virus too. But these things started showing on my screen after I just opened the contract folder and then I clicked on the so-called contract file and wouldn't open, you see, and that was when all these things just started. So before I realized, I tried to log into my YouTube account around midnight. So it actually took my whole day. I couldn't sleep because of this. Right? Couldn't sleep because I just quickly realized that after I clicked on the folder, I mean the contract file within the this particular folder, everything just turned upside down, and I realized that I was just like, what's going on? Before I realized these things started popping up on my screen, and before I realized around uh, around I don't remember what time. So you see that this, as I told you, I received this email long ago, but I was ignoring until the most recent one, and until I actually started dealing with them on the 21st. You see, around 9 p.m. before I realized everything was seized. I could not log into my YouTube account again. I tried to recover my account. Everything was just disappearing, like and I just knew that I was under attack. I don't know what to do, but I realized that my until even like what do you call it, 1 a.m. on the 22nd thereabout. Anytime I tried to log, I couldn't, and I had no access to my YouTube account because my email, my what do you call it, my Gmail account has been hacked and I've been signed off, and this particular person had changed the recovery information of my Gmail account. My even my fingerprint on my PC no longer works, and it was not even it's no longer possible to even use my print or any kind of biometric verification. My whatever my email, the recovery email that was associated with my Gmail account that I used for YouTube was taken away, was removed or changed, was actually changed, and also my phone number as a recovery was also removed. So I was left with no option at all. You see, I was left with no option to recover my Gmail account. But when I Google and search the name of my YouTube account, I realized that my YouTube account was still intact. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, maybe these guys or whoever this particular person is, the fellow tried taking my account just for maybe out of suspicion. Sometimes they try to profile people. Maybe he, the person imagine that maybe you may have uh, some some good information, okay, or some financial information. That's usually some of the aims of phishing. Most scammers do that because they are looking for information. Maybe if you have some bank transaction going on or something, then after hacking your account, they could disguise themselves as you, and through that they can get the funds transferred and those kind of things, you see. So I was saying, okay, maybe this person really profiled me because I don't have any. I don't. It's not. I'm not. Oh, I'm grateful for what I have, but I don't think I should be a victim of such. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, maybe, uh, or whatever. I don't know, whatever the reason could be. But since my YouTube account was still intact for some hours, I was like, maybe this guy is not going to really do anything, or he was not hacking my Google account for my email account. Though, like for my YouTube account, though you cannot log into YouTube without your email, right? So, but this is what I was thinking until around 7 p.m. right on the 22nd, that I noticed that this guy started streaming. He went live streaming on my channel. And I realized that, so I would just Google my name to see it. Now I couldn't log in, but I saw that he was streaming and he was posting weird stuffs, you see. And from there on, but as soon as, let's say, I noticed that I like somebody had taken over hijacked my Google account. I just went to YouTube and started finding ways to get it back. I was looking for information everywhere, and then I finally figured it out. And hopefully, as I'm speaking, I'm very positive that I'm going to get back my account because as soon as I just noticed that on the same 22nd in the morning, I reached out to I will show you how I did it. Okay, so please watch out for the next episode. Right, but this first part was just to show you how people hack your Gmail, your whatever, your YouTube accounts. I think I should post the next chapter, or I'll just make it I'll just break the whole video into chapters so that you can just continue and watch the next chapter, or I'll put it as an end screen, whatever that it is. But this is how they actually hacked my YouTube account, and as well as my Google account.